trying Emiru's makeup on white features. This is part 1 of a series I am starting to show that you can, in fact, still replicate makeup looks done by your favorite Asian celebrities and creators without Asian fishing. In her newest makeup tutorial, Emiru jumps straight into her routine with a CC cream. However, she mentions that she always moisturizes her skin first before applying any makeup, so that is also what we are gonna do first. Now, I actually do not own a CC cream, and Emiru has perfectly clear skin, so I'm going in with my Dior Forever concealer all over my face. This helps me get the coverage that I need without looking cakey or dry, and it lays down a nice satin base on my skin, which, if you are an acne scar, acne prone girly like me, is much needed. And just like Emiru, we gotta pop some color contacts in. And once again, my skin is not perfect like hers, so we're just doing a little color correcting on my blemishes and my under eyes. Next, she takes her concealer and applies it to the high points of her face. She says that she does this to help highlight and brighten her face. She uses a buffing brush to blend out her makeup, however, I only have a sponge, so that's what we're gonna use. And then she powders her face, but she notes that she doesn't use that much because she doesn't want to look dead. Now it is contour time. She likes to create a square shape on her nose, she says, kind of like a deer. And she also mentions that she likes to add contour underneath her bottom lip, so that is what we're gonna do as well. Here I'm just making my nose tip a little bit more square with some concealer. And now it is time for blush, and she says that she mixes 2 shades of blush, one pale and one more pinky. Now for eyebrows, she likes to just lightly fill in her brows, however, I got dark, thick eyebrows, so we're gonna clean them up a little. For lip liner, she almost creates a sort of princess peach shaped lip. She focuses on overlining her cupid's bow in her bottom lip, and then she takes a red lipstick and creates a sort of gradient look to the lip, which she also likes to blend out with her finger to create a more blurred look. And then she takes a white eyeliner and applies it to the inner corner of her eyes, which she also likes to set and brighten with a matte powder. For eyeshadow, she does a light neutral shade for her base, and then she takes some coral and some warmer brown and applies it to the outer area of her eye. For eyeliner, she draws a straight wing out from the corner of her eye. She likes to connect that wing with her lash line to create a sort of triangle shape. Create that same wing on the other eye, and it is lash time. She uses your basic manga lashes off of Amazon and cuts them shorter to fit her eye. Here I'm just using some mascara to make the lashes look more natural. For bottom eyeliner, she goes from the corner of her eye and connects that outer 3/4 area of the eye to the top wing. She then takes a brush to smudge and blend in the black eyeliner. A key point to remember here is that we are not trying to make the eyes look more slanted with the eyeliner. Instead, we are simply following the natural shape of our eye and not trying to extend it. She puts some black on the very inner part of her waterline and then adds some inner corner eyeliner. She then draws on some small bottom lashes, which she says she likes to match the style of to her fake eyelashes, keeping them only at that outer third portion of the eye. They should look something like this. After creating those same lashes on the other eye, she then goes in with some bottom eyelash mascara. Now we are just popping some highlighter on the tip of our nose, which she did early in the tutorial, but I am doing now. Lastly, she pops on a lip tint. And my hair is completely different from hers, so I popped on a wig. And here is the completely finished look, you guys. It's perfect because I still look like myself, yet I look like an Emiru version of myself. And I love that I could recreate her look without changing my eye shape or doing anything that crosses into cough cough Asian fishing. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below and tell me who I should try next.